Hello Philippines and hello world! AIS Wonders is back with our newest and hottest video. We are now live from Ilocos, the hometown of the Tiger of Norte. I got the in collaboration with SAP, and hindi tayo sponsored for today's video. Ang content ngayon natin ay ang pag-encode ng transactions regarding sales and distribution sa SAP system. Ngayon, nandito si Ate Julie to take over. Baka naman pa-whisper, Ate Julie.
Thank you, Jesha. So, good day mga AIS Wanderers. My name is Julie, ang inyong lingkod. Bago ko simulan o ipakita ang pag-encode ng transaction sa SAP system, bibigyan ko muna kayo ng overview ng sales and distribution. But first, ang objective nito is to understand and to perform integrated order-to-cash cycle. So, let's start. So, you start the sales order by creating a new business partner. Then, you receive an inquiry which you will process into a quotation. Then, once the quotation is accepted by the customer, you will create now a sales order referencing the quotation. As you will have enough stock, you deliver the product sold to your customer, then create invoice and receive payment. So, let's start na po sa step 1. So, yung step 1 which is create new customer. We will first create master data for a new customer, and to create new customer, use the app maintain business partner. Then, in the create organizational screen, select in the drop-down menu the business partner FI customer for create in BP role. Then, may magpa-pop up, click lang yung create. Sa next screen naman, create organization role FI customer. Dapat FI customer new ang nakalagay sa create BP enroll. Proceed na tayo sa title, company, then sa name, Bin Town Bikes, and your number for search term. So, sa akin ay 254. For street, enter 299 Summer Street, postal code 02210, and Boston for city, and MA or Massachusetts for region, and for language, English. Next, makikita nyo sa gilid yung expand icon, click nyo lang yon. Then, sa transportation zone field, press F4 key, may magpa-pop up, double click nyo lang yung region is. Then next, click on company code, enter US004 company code, then enter. Next, in the tab customer account management, enter 110000, apat na 0 yon for reconciliation account. Dapat trade accounts receivable ang lalabas. Then 001 for sort key, posting date naman ito. Next, in the tab customer payment transactions, enter 0001 for payment terms, then enter. In the drop down menu sa taas, yung create in BP role, choose customer, may magpa-pop up ulit, click save naman. Then, ayan, business partner number created. Siyempre, di pa yan tapos. Click naman yung sales and distribution. Enter UE00 for sales organizations, wholesale for district channel, and BI or bicycle for division. Confirm with enter. On the tab order, enter US0003 or Southeast USA for sales district, USD or United States dollar for currency, 01 for price group, and 1 for customer stats group. On the tab shipping naman, enter 02 for delivery priority, 01 for shipping deliveries, shipping conditions, then MI00 for delivery plant, and 3 for maximum part deliveries. On the tab billing naman, enter FOB for Incoterms and Miami for Incoterms locations. 001 for payment terms, it means pay immediately without deduction. 01 naman for account assessment group customer, and 0 for all tax classified. Then click save lang. Then yung subsystem, mag-create naman yan then click save. Then the subsystem creates a unique customer number. In the drop down menu ulit, create FI customer defined to change in payroll. Then tapos na. Click lang yung home icon. Then step 2 na tayo. Dahil nakapag-create na tayo ng master data for our new customer, sa naman tayo, step 2, create contact person customer. And to create a contact person, use again the maintain business partner. In the screen of create business partner, choose person. In the drop-down menu, choose contact person and create in payroll. In the pop-up screen, choose create. Next, enter a title, Mr. dahil lalaki naman si Juan de la Cruz. So, sa first name, si Juan, then last name de la Cruz. Enter your number 254 for search term. For correspondence language, English, and for the country, US. Then, click save. Then, lalabas yung business partner number created. Then, tapos na ulit. Napaka-iksi lang yung step 2. Then, click lang ulit yung home icon. Then, step 3. For this step naman, create BP relationship. The contact person created for Bintown Bikes need to be assigned as a business partner within the customer master. And to assign your new customer with the contact person you created in the step, yung kani-kanina lang, use the app create BP relationship. In the field relationship category, use the F for help. Then select business partner 1. Gamitin ulit yung F4. Then navigate to the partner general tab. Enter Bintown Bikes for name 1 or last name. And enter your 3 digital number in the search term 1. Then confirm with enter or find. Then you will get the following overview. Just select your entry and confirm with check icon. In the create BP relationship initial screen, choose again F4 key para naman sa business partner 2. In the tab partners general ulit, enter your number and the last name of your contact person dun sa name 1 or last name. So, De La Cruz yun. Then, choose find lang ulit. Select your line and choose check icon. Balik lang sa initial screen. Enter for valid from January 1, 2022, yung current year, to December 31, 9,999. Then, click on execute. In the following screen, enter 1 for VIP, 0002 for department, and 002 for function. Then, choose continue. In the tab sales and distribution data, choose again continue. In the pop-up, choose yes to save the entries. Then, lalabas dyan yung relationship was applied. Then, choose save. And choose save. Then, choose save. Lalabas naman yung relationship were created. O, diba sana all? So, ayun. Dahil lumabas na yung relationship were created, tapos na yun. So, click lang ulit yung home icon. Yes, so tapos na tayo sa step 1, step 2, and step 3. At dahil ginutom ako, kain muna tayo. Susunod na yung aking ma-friend, si Jane, para naman i-continue yung step 4. So, walang aalis. Keep watching. So, bye-bye.
Hi guys, it's me, Jane. Do you guys want to know the step 4 to step 6 of sales and distribution? If you want that, just keep on watching and enjoy. So, in step 4, we will create a customer inquiry. We will enter an inquiry from our new customer. To create an inquiry, we will be using the Create Inquiry app. In the screen, you will type all the information needed, then click Continue. click on the Sold to Party field and search for your customer number, and then click your customer. After that, fill all the information needed. The Beantown Bikes wants prices on two products, which is the Deluxe Touring Bike and the Professional Touring Bike. We will search it in the material field and then double-click it and enter an order quantity of 5 pieces. Then repeat the process for the Professional Touring Bike and enter a quantity of 2. The total price for the 7 bikes to the Beantown Bikes is $21,400, which is given by the net value. The expected order value of $6,420 is a calculated value which takes the net value of the order and multiplies it by the probability of having an inquiry from this customer. Turn into an actual order. The order probability of 30% is the default value for Global Bike Incorporation for inquiry documents. We will change the order probabilities of the 2 bikes to 70%. We can see that the expected order value changed from $6,420 to $14,980. To check the availability of our material, select the items and click Display Availability. And there, you can check the available materials. After that, click on Save and done. Your inquiry has been saved. Additional information: an inquiry is a customer's request to be provided with sales document information without obligation. An inquiry can relate to materials or services, conditions, and if necessary, delivery dates. Next step is Step 5, which we will create a customer quotation because the Beantown Bikes would like to firm a quote for the items in the inquiry created in Step 4. We can do this by copying the details from the inquiry into the new quotation. To start, we will use the Manage Sales Quotation app. First, click on the Create Quotation, then enter QT as quotation type and click on Create with Reference. In the following screen, search for the inquiry number and double-click it to select. After that, click on Copy button to copy the information, then enter the information needed. If the warning shows up, close the warning message and choose Enter again. To encourage the Beantown Bikes to become a loyal customer, we will authorize a $50 discount on each Deluxe Touring Bike as well as 5% discount on the entire order. To add the 50% discount, we will click on the item and click on the item conditions, and on the following screen, we will add the condition type K004 with an amount of 50 to the pricing procedure. After entering, we can see that the discount is now applied. To apply the 5% discount to the entire order, we will go to More, then Go To, then Header, then Conditions. Next is enter RA00 with an amount of 5, then choose Enter. The 5% does not yet include, so we must click on the Activate icon. Now we can see the 5% is now applied. After that, click on Save, and now our quotation has been saved. Another information, a quotation is similar to inquiry, except that it is a legally binding offer for delivering the requested products or services. The next step is step 6, which we will create a sales order referencing a quotation. To create a sales order, we will be using the Manage Sales Order app. The app Manage Sales Order is a dynamic app. You can see that it has 203 different sales orders. The number you see depends on the task you and your class have created previously. So back to the steps. In the screen displayed, click on Create Sales Order and enter the information needed. Then click on Create with Reference icon. In the screen, search for your purchase order number, then double-click it. With the quotation number entered, click on Copy icon to copy the information from the quotation into the sales order screen. Enter the information needed and click on Save. And the SAP system will assign a sales order number. So as you can see, back in the Fiori Launchpad, you take a look at the Manage Sales Order app. You will see that you have now one more sales order, so it becomes 204. So that's it for step 4 to step 6. So I want to know how to do the step 7 to step 9. So I will give the floor to my group mate Raj. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dane. Now we'll proceed to the step 7 of the sales and distribution process. So step 7 is for the checking of stock status. So to do that, we'll use the Display Stock Overview app, and in our material field, we'll use the search icon. Then let's find here the sales material by description. And onto the material field, we'll use asterisk and the 3 numbers on our user. So in our case is 254. Then let's click on find. Let's select the Deluxe Touring Bike Black and double click on it. As you can see, it is now copied on the material field. It is for the Deluxe Touring Bike Black. So for our plant, we'll use MI00 and then we'll click on execute. So here on this screen, we can see our stock level. So to have an overview of the stock level, we'll click on DC Miami and click on Detail Display. So this screen shows the overview of the stocks of the Deluxe Touring Bike Black. So let's scroll here, and as you can see, we have a sales orders with a quantity of 5. So to return, we'll use the check button here. And then let's click the return button so that we can go back to the main screen. So for the Professional Touring Bike Black, so again, same process as earlier. Let's put our number here, then click on find. Then here, we'll select the Professional Touring Bike, then double click and then execute. Same as earlier, we'll click on the DC Miami and the detail display, and let's take a look at the overview, and we will also see here the sales order with a quantity of 2. So again, click on the check icon to go back, And then that's it for step 7. Let's click on the home icon to return to the SAP Fiori Launchpad. So next step is step 8, which is for the display sales orders. So to do that, we'll use the list sales orders app, and then sa screen na mag-a-appear, as we can see here, the sold to parties already here. So we'll just input 254 on our customer. So that's the username. Let's click on execute, and this is the display of our sales orders. So let's double click on the sales order number. Ito yung nasa column ng sales document. So double click lang natin yan. As you can see, nag-appear yung screen na to. So we'll select the professional touring bike. I-unselect muna natin yung deluxe touring bike. Then let's click on the availability icon here. As you can see, it reveals the bike stock that we have. Now let's go back. Let's click on scope of check. Let's click on the scope of check, and a new window is produced. So this screen or window displays the elements considered kapag nagpe-perform tayo ng availability check. After we see the availability check, i-close lang natin yung window na yan. And then click on the return button so that we can go back to the screen earlier. Now let's choose the deluxe touring bike black, and then click on item conditions icon. So this screen displays the price calculation for the deluxe touring bike black. So let's just take note of the 2 discounts that we have input here manually. So ito yung nilagay natin kanina na discount. And ayun, that's it. Let's click on the home icon button. Because that concludes the process of our step 8. Okay, so for our step 9, we will now start the delivery process. So in order to process the orders of our customer, we need to create a delivery document. So to do that, we'll use the create outbound deliveries from sales orders. So take note that we trigger shipping activities by creating the deliveries. So sa ating ship to party field, use the search icon or help icon here, the 2 boxes on the corner of the field. Let's put Boston on the city field and US on the country, and click on go. So makikita natin dito yung displays ng Beantown bikes. So hanapin lang natin yung right customer natin. Since madami nga yung Beantown bikes dito, we have to make sure that we will choose the right customer. Okay, let's scroll. wait for a while. Super dami. Okay, ayun. Yan. Click on it, then click OK. So, let's move to the plan creation date field. So again, let's click the two boxes. So from the drop-down menu, we'll choose date range. So let's change this one. We'll put 01 of this year, which is 2022. So this one will also change it to 12/31/2022, which is the current year. Click on Go. As you can see, na-display na yung ating sales order here. Sales, okay, this is the sales document. We'll click on it and choose the select the create deliveries on the bottom right of our screen. Okay, may nag-pop up na parang message here na logs created 1. So, as we can see, wala na yung sales document natin dito. And that's it for our step 10. So, again, let's select the home icon so that we can go back. That's it. Okay, so that's it for steps 7 to 9. Pero hindi pa dyan natatapos ang steps natin for our sales and distribution process. Next will be explained by our next co-wanderer, Becca.
Salamat Rohani sa pagturo ng steps 7 to 9. Ngayon, ako naman ang bahalang magturo ng steps 10 to 12. Sa step 10, to check stock status ng mga bikes in the sales order ng Bintown Bikes, we will be using the app Display Stock Overview. If yung material and the plant field ay correctly filled, we'll click on the execute icon. Then, select Miami DC and click on Detail Display icon. Makikita natin dito na yung 5 bikes na in-order ng Bintown Bikes ay nasa scheduled for delivery na. Then, we'll click on the enter icon to close the detail display window. Then, click on home icon para bumalik sa Fiori Launchpad overview. For step 11, dito, we will check the outbound delivery status. To check the outbound delivery status for the sales order of the Bintown Bikes, we will use the app Outbound Deliveries. Then, click Adapt Filters. Then, click on More Filters. Choose the filter created by at i-click ang OK. Ilalagay natin ang mga names sa field and click on Go. Dito, makikita natin ang mga deliveries. Papalitan natin yung overall status to all. To check on the specific status of our delivery, click natin ang peak. Sa picking quantity field, enter 5 for material DXTR1254 and 2 for material PRTR1254. Bakit nga ba ginagawa itong picking? Picking is the process of preparing or providing goods for delivery to the customer with special attention paid to dates, quantity, and quality. Next, we'll click on the right arrow icon next to the deluxe touring bike. Sa screen delivery item 1 of 2, enter FG00 or finished goods for storage location. I-confirm natin ito to apply. Uulitin lang ulit natin yung steps na yon for material PRTR1254. Back in the screen, pick Outbound Deliver, click on Save. After ma-save, makakuha tayo ng message na Outbound Delivery is saved and the system will be ready to book goods issue. Click on Home icon para bumalik tayo sa Fiori Launchpad Overview. Sa step 12 naman, magpo-post tayo dito ng goods issue in order to change the possession of the material from GBI to Bintown Bikes. To do that, use the app Outbound Deliveries. Para makita natin ang deliveries natin, click on Adopt Filters, then More Filters. Then, select natin yung created by and i-confirm natin with OK. In the field of the newly created filter, i-enter lang natin ang username and press enter. Then, select natin yung delivery, then press post GI. Sa pop-up goods issue, enter today's date for actual GI date for the selected deliver and press OK. Then, makaka-receive tayo ng message na GI posted. Click on home icon to return to the Fiori Launchpad overview. After gawin ang steps 10 to 12, syempre may kasunod pa. And I have my friend here, Kat, to take over. Kat, pasok!
Ayan. Thank you, Becca, for explaining the steps 10 to 12. So ngayon, ang i-explain ko naman sa inyo, mga best friend, ay yung steps 13 to 15. Makinig maigi! Sa step 13, para makita yung impact ng goods issue for the bikes sa sales order for Bintown Bikes has had on the inventory position of GBI, use the app, display stock overview, then i-click natin yung material field. Kapag yung material ay at plant field ay correctly filled na, i-click na natin yung execute icon. Tapos, mapupunta tayo sa stock overview basic list screen. So, nagbago na yung inventory natin. Tapos, we will select the Miami DC, then i-click natin yung detailed display icon. So, papapansin natin that the inventory is reduced from before by the amount that used to appear as scheduled for delivery. Click on the enter or yung check sa baba to close the window. Lastly, click on the home icon to return to the SAP Fiori Launchpad overview. Step 14, with the delivery complete, pwede na nating bigyan ng invoice yung customer. To do this, use the app Create Billing Documents. So sa Create Billing Document view, makikita natin na empty yung list. Para makita natin yung sales document, click natin yung Billing Due List. Sa Maintain Billing Due List screen naman, ang ilalagay sa billing date from ay today's date or yung date mismo ngayon. Sa Sold to Party naman, hanapin mo doon yung Your Customer. Then, click on Display Billing List. Make sure na select mo yung Your Customer bago mo i-click yung individual billing document icon. After nyan, makikita mo na yung overview ng billing items mo. Make sure your 2 bikes are listed. Click on Save, then Home icon to return to the Fiori Launchpad overview. Sa step 15, the invoice that will be sent to Bintown Bikes can be viewed by using the app Display Billing Document. Tapos, i-click mo lang yung Continue icon. So, to review the accounting implications of this sale, click on the accounting icon. From there, ma-review mo na yung mga accounting postings mo sa sales order na to. After mo ma-review or ma-check lahat kung okay na, click mo lang yung home icon to return to the Fiori Launchpad overview. So, ayan na nga yung steps 13 to 15, best friend. Pero hindi pa tayo natatapos dyan dahil we still have steps 16 and 17 to be tackled by our friend, Miss Jesherelle. Thank you!
Thank you, Kat, for showing us how to do the steps 13 to 15. And now we are down to our last 2 steps, which is the step 16 and step 17. So sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. So, the next step is step 16, post receipt of customer payment. After the bike zone mails its payment, it needs to be recorded. To do this, we need to use the app post incoming payments. First, we need to enter company code, which is US00, that corresponds to Global Bike Incorporated. Then the posting date, which is the current date, June 3, 2022. Same with the journal entry date and the value date, which is June 3, 2022 also. In the pull-down menu of the journal entry type, select DZ, that means customer payment. Then enter 06 for the current period, which is June. Next, for the GL account, enter 1, then 50. Then for the amount, enter 20,092.50. Then use USD for the currency. For the account type, account ID, type the customer number, which is 25272, which is the Big Apple Bikes. In the list of items, click on the clear button. Then the screen will show you a balance of $0. Then click on the post icon to post the payment. Afterwards, the system will assign a document number automatically. And in this case, the journal entry number is 1450191. And it says here that it is currently posted. Click on display and it will brought you in the tab manage journal entries to view the journal 1450191 entry. Then click on the home icon button to return to the Fiori Launchpad overview. Then we'll proceed to step 17 and the last step of sales and distribution module to review the document flow. To display the document flow, use the app material documents overview. In the Material Documents Overview screen, enter MI00 for plant. Then in Material, enter DXTR1254 for the Deluxe Touring Bike. And PRTR1254 for the Professional Touring Bike. Next, enter January 10, 2016 for the posting date until June 3, 2022, which is the day-to-day. Then press the Go button. Then you will get an overview of the items. Click in the row from the Deluxe Touring Bike to get more information about the material document. Then in the following screen, click on the process flow. The document flow for the bike zone will look like the following. After viewing the process flow, click on the home icon to return to the Fiori Launchpad overview. The document flow tool links all documents that were used in Global Bike Incorporated sales order. And this two-step shows the receipt of payment from the customers, and that increases the cash or cash in bank and decreases the accounts receivable of the Global Bikes Incorporated. And now, we are done with the steps 1 to 17 of sales and distribution module. We're hoping that you learned a thing or two from us. Until next time, bye! Paalam! Adios! Sayonara! See you next time! Natin ngayon ay pag-in. Naman pa-whisper Ate Julie. Party!
So, natapos na tayo sa step 1, step 2, and step 3. Step
To do the step 7 to step 9. So, I will give paalam.
Salamat Rohani. Salamat Rohani. Salamat Rohani. Salamat Rohani. Salamat Rohani sa pag...
Ayan. Makinig maigi.